Top 5 is written and directed by Chris Rock, as well as starring him and Rosario Dawson. It's a movie about a very famous guy who's had a career. He had some well-known things that were kind of a joke, and everyone wants him to stay that way, but he's also had a serious problem with alcohol addiction, and now he's being interviewed by Rosario Dawson, who's a news reporter, about his new attempt at launching a serious career. Now, I've always thought that Chris Rock was really funny. His stand-up is genius. I mean, the guy is hilarious. But his movie career was never that great, and I know a lot of stand-up comedians have a really hard time transitioning from live performances to in a film, because live performances are filled with raw energy. You're able to control that so much. You write the whole thing, and then suddenly you're in a movie with a whole bunch of other people trying to control you, and that's a very difficult transition for a lot of stand-up comedians. This is his third film that he's directed, and by far his best. I found Top 5 to be one of the funniest movies of 2014. It had at least two truly gut-bustingly, like, guffaw-worthy, I'm the loudest person in the theater moments. I thought it was funny and heartfelt all the way through, but those moments are like the ones where you just go, holy crap, I can't breathe, and this movie has at least a few of them. What I loved about this movie is that Chris Rock is so vulnerable in it. Like, he's usually such a comedian who's such a ferociously just out there guy, like, look at me, I'm awesome, but in this movie, you really do start to feel for him, and he shows an emotional side to him that I've never seen in a film from him ever. And despite its really hilarious moments, it has a lot of really touching, heartfelt, small human moments, especially between him and Rosario Dawson. As they walk around the city and he gets interviewed by her, you learn about her life, you learn about his life, you get to see awesome areas of the city, but it's really just about these small moments that you share with people that can really be hilarious, and stories that you tell, and ways of inspiring yourself to be the way you want to be, while also being friggin' gut-bustingly funny. There are tons of celebrity cameos in this movie. Odds are, if you're a fan of comedy, there's gonna be at least one person in here that you love. The movie also explores fame and celebrity quite a bit. It's one of those movies where you have a celebrity and he's walking down the street and people are asking him for autographs all the time, and he's talking about boo-hoo, how horrible my life is. And it's so easy to look at celebrities or famous people or people who have any fame and say, I understand you entirely. I see you in a video, or I see you on Twitter, or I see you in a movie, and I know you as a person. That's simply not true. And this movie explores that amazingly, because I've had experiences where I've been told that I am a certain way because of a video. You know, it's like, no, it's just my opinion on a movie. It's not my life. And it's really easy to relate to the film whether or not you're famous or you're just a normal guy like me. You're able to watch the film and relate to the fact that tons of people are always trying to box you into whatever they want you to be. And it's crazy how in-depth Top 5 actually got, because I went to the film thinking this could be really funny because Chris Rock is hilarious, but I had heard a lot of things about it and they were true. This movie is actually a lot more heartfelt than you would expect. But I need to reiterate, this movie was hilarious, okay? I'm usually kind of a quiet laugher where I'm like, that was funny. In this movie, there were moments where I was just like, like, there were just the crazy hilarious moments, at least 2 or 3 of them, where I was the loudest guy in the room, which is rare for me because I like my silence in the movies, but in a comedy, sometimes you just gotta let it out. And Top 5 had truly hilarious moments, really heartfelt human moments, interesting character relationships, tons of awesome comedian cameos, and a story that you actually do start to care about. It's not one of those comedies where when it gets serious, it gets boring, because that is one of the biggest falls of comedies, where it starts out so funny and then all of a sudden you gotta have a serious moment and it just goes for like 30 minutes straight where the movie's trying to make you cry. Top 5's story was interesting enough that I cared during the more serious moments. I'm gonna give Top 5 a B+. It's by far Chris Rock's best work in film and by far the funniest thing he's done in years. What do you know? Top 5 was the best movie out this weekend. Definitely go check it out if you have a chance, guys. Oh, really quick, yeah, something really cool that you guys would be interested in. Something came across my desk recently. A giveaway for some TVs from H.H. Gregg and LG. An LG 55-inch curved OLED Smart HD TV, an LG 49-inch 4K HD Smart TV, or an LG 300-watt 2.1 channel soundbar. Every single hour on December 16th is being given away. I left a link in the description below. You guys can go and enter that contest, and also the YouTuber who has the most entries receives a free television. So if you go to the link that I left in the description below and use your special code, which is my name, Chris, you can enter that contest, hopefully receive a free TV. So like I said, these prizes are being given away every hour on the 16th of this month. Go to the link in the description below and use that special code Chris to sign up for that, and hopefully one of you guys will win. And if I win, I'll surely let you know and give you all a big hug, and I can't really do that, but I'll thank you, that's for sure. What do you know? Top 5 was the best movie out this weekend. I got a question for you. Who's your favorite comedian? As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.